If you thought buying a new SUV was just about picking your favorite color, think again. The new car market is sending some loud warning signals. According to Kelley Blue Book, the average price of a new car has officially hit $50,000. That's right, half a century in dollars for the average new ride. And while prices soar, many SUVs are just sitting on dealer lots, sometimes for more than a year. Inventory is piling up, costs are rising, and dealers are starting to panic. Today, we're counting down the SUVs the dealers can't sell, sitting over 1 year. Based on the latest CarEdge data, some of these names might surprise you. Let's start. Number 15, 2025 Audi RS Q8. Kicking off our list is the Audi RS Q8, a $152,000 performance SUV with 168 days of inventory. On paper, it's a monster. 591 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 3.6 seconds, and handling that defies physics for a vehicle this size. But here's the catch. Who exactly wants this? At that price point, buyers are comparing it to a Lamborghini Urus, Porsche Cayenne Turbo, or even entry-level supercars. Performance enthusiasts often want something more exotic, while luxury buyers chase prestige. Then there's depreciation. High-performance SUVs often lose 50 to 60% of their value in 5 years. Suddenly, that six-figure sticker becomes a financial trap rather than a trophy. Number 14, 2025 Buick Enclave. Next up, we have the Buick Enclave. This 3-row family SUV is sitting on lots for 169 days, with nearly 13,000 unsold units nationwide. Buick has long been known for appealing to families and older buyers, but the Enclave in 2025 isn't catching the same attention. At an average selling price of $52,749, buyers are asking, why not a Chevy Traverse for less or step up to an Acura or Lexus? Buick is trying to shake off its retirement community image and pivot toward EVs, but the Enclave is stuck in limbo. It's not premium enough to justify its price, and it's not cheap enough to compete with mainstream SUVs. Deep discounts are inevitable. Number 13, 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee L. The Grand Cherokee L is Jeep's 3-row extension of its legendary SUV, yet it has 29,300 units sitting unsold for 170 days. That's massive. What's going wrong? Reliability concerns are at the forefront. Recalls, transmission complaints, and electrical issues have shaken buyer confidence. At $48,118, families can get a Toyota Highlander or Honda Pilot with solid reliability and better resale value. The Grand Cherokee L is bigger than the regular Cherokee, but doesn't deliver the ruggedness or premium feel buyers expect. Stuck in the middle, it's losing the market battle. 2025 Mitsubishi Outlander. Mitsubishi continues to struggle, and the Outlander isn't helping. With 171 days of inventory and 8,216 units unsold, it's facing an uphill battle. Priced at $35,978, it's competitive, but that's about it. The main issue is perception. Mitsubishi has a shaky reputation for reliability and weak resale values. Buyers know that owning an Outlander could mean significant depreciation and uncertain long-term costs. Meanwhile, competitors like Honda CR-V, Toyota RAV4, and Mazda CX-50 offer stronger warranties, better build quality, and more confidence in ownership, often at the same or lower price. Number 11, 2025 Cadillac Escalade IQ. Cadillac's all-electric Escalade IQ is supposed to be the future of American luxury, but it's sitting with 177 days of supply. Starting at $142,724, it competes with base Bentley Bentegas, and the market isn't biting. Sure, it has over 450 miles of range, fast acceleration, and a tech-filled interior, but luxury EV buyers are cautious. Cadillac is still finding its footing in electrification, and many buyers want to see how the market evolves before committing six figures. With 3,500 units unsold, the Escalade IQ may need a serious rethink on pricing to move off dealer lots. Number 10, Nissan Armada. The Nissan Armada is a full-size, body-on-frame SUV designed for families needing space and towing capacity. In 2025, it's struggling with 179 days of inventory and 6,642 units unsold. At $71,334, it's expensive for a Nissan, and the brand reputation is holding it back. Years of financial ups and downs, leadership changes, and quality concerns have eroded trust. Buyers compare it to luxury rivals like Chevy Tahoe, Ford Expedition, and Toyota Sequoia, all offering similar capability with better resale value. The Armada is capable, but brand perception is a huge hurdle. Quick side note, if you think $70,000 for a Nissan is crazy, hit that like button right now.
Number 9. 2025 Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross. The Eclipse Cross is another Mitsubishi struggling to find buyers. Sitting with 183 days of supply and 2,420 units unsold, it competes in the ultra-competitive compact crossover segment. At $29,835, it's affordable, but buyers care more about reliability, features, and resale value. The Eclipse Cross struggles in all three. The infotainment feels outdated, the interior lacks refinement, and Mitsubishi's shrinking dealer network doesn't help. When rivals like the Honda CR-V, Toyota RAV4, or Mazda CX-5 exist, the Eclipse Cross just can't compete. Number 8. 2025 Land Rover Range Rover Evoque. Land Rover's smallest SUV, the Evoque, has 187 days of inventory and 1,161 units unsold. While style has always been its selling point, it's no longer enough. At $57,210, buyers expect more than looks. Land Rover's reliability has long been a problem, with frequent electrical issues, infotainment glitches, and costly maintenance. Depreciation is brutal, with some models losing 60% of their value in 5 years. For nearly $60,000, that's a steep gamble. Number 7. 2025 Land Rover Discovery Sport. Another Land Rover? Yup, the Discovery Sport is sitting with 190 days of supply and priced at $53,896. As an entry point into the Land Rover brand, it seems attractive until you factor in risk. Reliability issues persist, including electrical problems, transmission failures, and frustrating dealer experiences. Plus, it's stuck in an identity crisis, smaller than the full-size Discovery but more expensive than mainstream SUVs. Buyers want either true luxury or proven reliability. The Discovery Sport offers neither convincingly. Number 5. 2025 Land Rover Discovery. The full-size Discovery is sitting with 202 days of inventory and 1,271 units unsold at $74,959. Intended as the ultimate family adventure vehicle, it faces familiar Land Rover problems, questionable reliability, high ownership costs, and brutal depreciation. For about $74,000, buyers can get a Lexus GX with legendary reliability. Number 4. 2025 Volkswagen Taos. Volkswagen's smallest SUV, the Taos, is struggling with 215 days of inventory and nearly 18,000 unsold units. At $30,363, it's affordable, but buyers are noticing the compromises. Space is tight compared to competitors like the Honda HR-V, Mazda CX-30, and Hyundai Kona. Rear legroom is cramped, cargo space is limited, and reliability is predicted to be below average. Number 3. 2025 Lincoln Aviator. Lincoln's 3-row luxury SUV, the Aviator, is struggling with 219 days of inventory and 8,533 units unsold. Beautiful styling, a plush interior, and a plug-in hybrid are all there, but buyers remain hesitant. The biggest hurdle? Brand perception. Lincoln is still seen as a fancy Ford rather than true luxury, and reliability concerns don't help. The plug-in hybrid system has faced issues.
Number 2. 2025 Maserati Grecale. Maserati's compact luxury SUV, the Grecale, is backfiring with 259 days of inventory. At $82,255, it's expensive, and buyers are wary. Number 1. 2025 Jaguar F-Pace. And the slowest-selling SUV of all? The Jaguar F-Pace. With 372 days of inventory and 2,511 units unsold, it's been sitting for over a year. At $71,966, it's a dealer's nightmare. Once praised for looks and handling, the F-Pace now suffers from Jaguar's terrible reliability reputation, electrical failures, and expensive repairs. Add the uncertainty of Jaguar's electric transition and crushing depreciation, 60 to 70% in 5 years, and buyers are steering clear. Better options like the Porsche Macan, Lexus RX, BMW X3 M40i, or Genesis GV70 exist at similar prices, leaving the F-Pace stuck on lots. From high-performance beasts to family haulers, these 15 SUVs reveal just how picky buyers are in 2025. High prices, reliability concerns, tough competition, and brutal depreciation are forcing dealers to rethink strategy and buyers to research harder than ever. Are any of these SUVs worth picking up at a deep discount, or are they sitting on lots for good reasons? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this breakdown helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more insights into the automotive market. We'll see you in the next one.